Hello, the following information supports staff in creating groups within Renaissance. This feature is helpful in creating small groups such as intervention or enrichment purposes, tracking focus groups, and for grade level report viewing. Renaissance student groups are used for the purpose of viewing STAR reports, planning assignments in the Renaissance Planner, and assigning assessments in STAR Custom as well. These groups are not used for the purpose of setting goals or setting those universal accommodations preferences, which we do need to set for at the entire class level or individual student level. Groups are only usable within the school year of which they are created, and also once we create these groups, we can view the following reports. Let's now take a moment to find out how to manage and create a group. Along the way, if you get stuck, as a reminder, there is a help button in the top of your Renaissance page that always aligns with the information that you are trying to view. Therefore, if you get stuck in manage groups, we can always click on that question mark button in the top part of your screen for more information specific to creating those groups. First, we need to navigate to the record book. We can access the record book by selecting the STAR assessment tile, and then we click on record book. We can also get there by selecting the reports tile and then STAR/assessment and then the STAR record book icon. At the top of your record book on the page selected, you'll be able to see a title called Manage Groups. We will select this option. Then we will select to create a new group. As we create groups, you will be able to see the student groups listed on this page. Once you create a new group and have that selection, you'll be able to select either from your own class or individual student level. And if you have school level access, you will be able to select classes on the blue hyperlink and be able to pick from more than one class. This is a benefit for those that are wanting to create a grade level report group. Creating groups. Let's take a look at how we do this and the steps involved. Once we're in the Manage Group screen, we're able to select the group that we want to see and we can title it either as a grade level or as an intervention group. We can select the subject that we want to be able to see the scores from, and then we create groups. From here, we're able to view the percentile ranks and scale scores of students. We can sort them using the headers from highest to lowest, lowest to highest, and then we can decide how many groups we want to add for this class. Here I've created a couple different groups and we can decide what we want to name these groups. This name is visible when we drop down in reports and select the group. Be cautious with how you title these groups. From here, I can use teacher discretion and select the students. I can set groups by benchmark, and if I ever need to clear them out, I can use that toggle. I select the students to be grouped together. Here I'm using their scale scores and I'm putting the students in the two different groups. We may need a third group. So here I label a third group and then I assign the students to that group. Scale scores within the group should be kept within 100 points. We can use teacher discretion to be able to place students in appropriate groups as well. And so knowing the students and their ability levels are important here. The very bottom of our screen, we will see a blue Save button and we select Save. This saves the group. Easy as that. Now we can go into any of our reports, most of our reports, and we will be able to see those group names visible in that drop down when we're selecting classes or groups. In certain reports, we can see the box here that's on the right where we can see a hyperlink to select the group instead of using that drop-down menu option. Different ways to be able to pull that group in to be able to see their data, or as mentioned, you can use this group when assigning STAR custom assessments, which are quick formatives that you can make or use the pre-built ones already created for us. And we can also use this group when we look at the assessment planner. Student groups may be revised by returning to the record book and then clicking on that Manage Group option. We can then see a list of all the groups that we have created, and in that action column, we can add and edit to the group if we are the owner of that group. We can also have the option of deleting the group as well. You may only revise the groups that you own, so just a reminder on that. And again, that's available on the Manage Group screen. If you are using student groups to see grade level data on one report, then you will need to continue to add those new students that come throughout the year into that student group, so that way throughout the year you capture all students. Also, when you go, if there comes a reason where you would need to delete the group, please be cautious. If you have any assignments assigned to that group, or if multiple people have the same student group, you would want to make sure that everyone is aware that you are deleting that group. Once you do so, it removes it from everyone's view. Additional information and supports are found on the CUSD Research and Assessment website. Here are some featured items below. As you can see, we are continuing to publish videos on our assessment YouTube channel. Please make sure you check them out and share as needed to others that may need that additional support. If you have any questions or additional support needs, please reach out to the CUSD assessment team or submit an assessment help ticket. We are definitely here to help support you along the way. And if you get stuck in creating your group, editing your group, or even finding your group, please feel free to reach out. We are here to support.